Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to JV Trading News. Today's day is 8th day in the month of September 2025. How is your day going? My name is Johnson Salami. I'll be giving you newspapers a review. Looking at the first one, Naira strengthens to 1,514 Naira per dollar, nears 5-month high, meaning that it has over since when it has gained more over 5 months. That means about 150 days. It nearly reached that point, but still, it has not reached it yet because in the if you look at the parallel market, it is still at 1,530 naira. And then looking at it, the margin is not that much. The difference this between the official rate and also parallel rate. And if you can see, the only thing that happened is that early this year it started to gain strength, like 5 naira from 1,531 naira in official rate to 1,525 naira, and now it is close to, that means gain about 15 to 17 naira, 15 to 17 naira gain early from the opening of this year, of this September. So that is sign of that, just a sign of a bit progress. But meanwhile, the APC has been, applauding Tinubu for his reform, and also the Naira to Japan call it yuan currency, Japan's currency and Nigeria currency. They cannot deal business together without a need for dollar. So that is the reason that they feel like they say now that yes, it's working. They quickly are using it that want to applaud the president for doing the work. But let's look at the rate of official rate, what they call the parallel rate. This is Lagos parallel market. Looking at it here, you can see that it is 1,530 naira as this around noon of today. So you can see that there's not really much difference between that. So let's look at the next one. Natasha to resume Senate after London trip, lawyer says. Now, according to the court, because I said that yes, she has been granted to resume, but because of that issue of the 6 months has not yet elapsed, so they have made it clear that no, you cannot until that 6 months. You must have it by force. And the process, the issues came up in July, where they were dragging, going to court, and so dragging at the House of Assembly, where there was a kind of security men blocking her from having access to the house. So at the end of the day, now she is in London enjoying her time there. And again, it also happens to be the time when this year, by 23rd September this year, that House will resume from their maybe holiday. I call it is holiday to them, so they enjoy themselves. So she will, according to her lawyer, lawyer said that she will join them to resume, since that even they are expecting her to resume with them too. That there's no other issues. That meanwhile, other issues in the court we can still continue, but her returning to house, she's free to do so. The next one, Dangote versus NUPENG. Unions is still on the strike. Meets FG orders today. Now the issue of Dangote bringing in 4,000 CNG trucks and then to be able to supply the retailers straight away without the following through the kind of all these these people that are calling them distributors, those who are also trying to get kind of agreement, trying to get different kind of issues. So these issues has been going forth and on. And then during the newspaper review, we're going to see another point where they said that, these people that are saying they will keep on, they associate themselves from Dangote, from NUPENG, that NUPENG can go on strike. Those who are working, those workers, they can go on strike. But we, as drivers who are not, they call them either ADI top everything. So let's look at the next one. This is a thank you in the Nepal protest over social media ban. Media ban, meaning that the blog, Facebook, Twitter, X, which is X currently X, and other social medias, about 10 of them. And the issue came up, and then people were saying, no, the government is not doing well, and that's why we're protesting. We are looking for the stability, we want the nations to grow well. That's why the youth, we as youth, we are here to protest. And then they took to the street. You could see them there where they were throwing stones and throwing stuff against policemen who tried to stop them. And again, about 10 people have lost their lives, while about 80 plus 89 or close to 100 people were injured. They have been taking them to the civil service where there's a hospital where they are taking treatment. And again, another report made it clear that the tear gas even getting into the hospitals where they are taking care of these victims or those who are injured. But the idea is that the doctors could not really, some doctors could not do much work yet. So it's affecting kind of the attendance and to the patients due to the tear gas entering the hospitals. So that is that. From there, for NEPA, that is foreign saying. That is, look at the petrol distributors, they are dissociate from NUPENG strike. These people are saying now, we as a petrol distributors, we are not part of you. So we keep on doing our business. That is what we get to inform about that. Then look at the next one. 40% healthcare costs go to private hospitals, lament. Now, looking at this, it's not new. It is not new because there's no way that the price of the cost of diesel. Looking at diesel, the diesel cost is 1,200 per liter. So there's nowhere that any business will run and they will now without go through a lot of losses. Meaning that whatever profits meant for you to get, if you are able to get close to 100,000 naira in a month, 100K in a month, the fuel, because of the fuel alone, and then because you are running the power, electricity, now electricity is also 210 naira in Bandi, if you are in Bandi. Now, see, we're going to discuss about this later on once I have time, opportunity, talk about business, how people are coping in the country. But let's look at it, 100,000, the profit this liter of fuel, the petrol, the power generation, in all these hospitals and the businesses, we consume close to 70,000 and leaving 30K. What about the cost of the staff? Talking about the taxes again. And again, these people, they're saying, we are losing a lot of money on fuel, on the running, generating power to take care of our patients. And then we could see that there's nothing left. Then the government is still bringing multiple taxes. Looking at the taxes aspect now, so we have multiple taxes. And these taxes, the government should do something about it because it's affecting the operation of the business. These are the issues that is happening in the country, Nigeria. That's why a lot of people who are saying government is working, I wonder, there's no sign of work. Because if government is working, they should also know that issue about increasing taxes, adding more taxes upon taxes from nowhere. You see taxes when business are already suffering. This is not what we are expecting as a nation. Lastly, let's look at this one. Oyo APC protest, 300 billion loan alleges intimidation of lawmaker. Now the idea is that he said that this contract was signed, that he is not aware, according to the lawmaker. And I say that the people should ensure that they get to the root of the matter, and is not party of this kind of loan. So these are issues that's happening. So this, if I can go today, by God's grace, tomorrow I'll be coming for another edition. Still, we are in a new week, and today is Monday, and I believe that this Monday, as we're setting out, as we are working, as we are doing, running our businesses, those of us who are jobless, those of us who are working, whatever we are doing, let's ensure that we think of tomorrow. And again, let's do this we can do today, and help put our mind in whatever we are doing. This stuff I can go today. Bye bye, and see you by God's grace tomorrow.